decided to continue to gamble. It's my fault. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Basically, just lost $500. If I don't hit this, and then that means I just lost $500. To withdraw 500, another 500. Just lost 500. I can't afford this right now, bro.
Jumaane is a notorious gambling addict, who most people probably know from being an employee of Subway and crashing out years ago. Completely wrecking the store, throwing the ingredients everywhere, and screaming for Dream Chasers to sign him for some reason. But since then, he's basically been documenting his gambling addiction and financial struggles, which just seemed like a never-ending nosedive.
I'm homeless in Las Vegas. I shouldn't even been gambling with anything more than $20.
I'm only gonna gamble this $160. All right, well, I just lost. So it just hit 36, just lost. Let's go to the casino and try to get that 160 back from yesterday. Yeah, I'm a terrible gambler, man.
But things just got much worse for Jumaane, because he decided to get up and move to the one place in the country that a gambling addict should never live, Vegas.
This is crazy. I really came to Las Vegas. And I'm here, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living here now, homeless.
And he did so while broke with no plan, no place to live, and no income. And then decided to document the whole thing.
So basically now that I got the money back, I'm about to go get a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get a hotel for a few nights. But I just want to apologize to everybody that donated money to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was being compulsive and, you know, there's a lot. That money was for me to, like, you know, survive, like, you know what I'm saying? And
but I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Vegas area. Please shut down any auto trailers trying to right there.
kind of scared.
A broke gambling addict even visiting Vegas is bad, because unless you got plans, parties to go to, or you're working, there's nothing to do in Vegas other than gamble. So please tell me what a gambling addict that's already broke and struggling financially is gonna do in Vegas other than be broke, get money, go gamble, go broke again. There's nothing else.
This is crazy. I really came to Las Vegas and I'm here, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living here now. Homeless.
That's just a crazy situation. To move to a city like Vegas just to be broke and homeless. And Jumaane didn't even have enough money for a cab or Uber, so ended up walking from the airport to the strip.
Yo, this is dangerous as hell. With a little bit of help, people gave me directions. So I guess, you know, I gotta go this way. I'm gonna go to In-N-Out because I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, dehydrated like crazy. But the line was way too crazy. Maybe I might go back. I just wanted to see if I can get an early check-in.
Jumaane is homeless, but not in the conventional sense. He has enough money coming in from donations to get a cheap hotel every night. But basically he has no real address, no real place to live. And he's basically paying for a hotel every single night. And again, the only income he has coming in is donations, which he basically announces at the beginning of every vlog and thanks people.
Yeah, I gotta take being a content creator a lot seriously. I can't be in Las Vegas just to be here, like, you know what I'm saying?
He says this throughout the video about taking content creation seriously and making content and that being his thing. The people that are on his channel that watch his videos literally watch it because he's destroying his life. He does crazy things to get money, gets the money, then goes and gambles it away. Then he's struggling again. That's literally all the content he makes. So I really don't know what content creation he's talking about other than gambling or struggling. If he had another form of content that could generate views and make money, then that would be great. But so far, all we've ever seen from Jumaane is crashing out at Subway, crashing out at the dollar store, and then gambling and being broke.
I can make content that a lot of people would enjoy watching. I mean, I don't know, bro. I got a lot on my mind, you know? And the hotel that I'm in, I'm only in there for a few nights, so I will be homeless on the street in like a couple nights. So I got to figure out where I'm going to go from there. I do have a job interview tomorrow, so I didn't just come out here with no source of like ideas, like other than making money on TikTok and YouTube. I am gonna get a job as well.
I mean, I'm sure he probably didn't have the foresight or the resources to do it, but if he could have interviewed online or over the phone or flew in to interview and flew back, because jobs just don't move that fast. Even if you get hired right now, they give you a starting date that's maybe a week out, maybe 2 weeks out. And then you have to work for 2 to 3 weeks before you even get paid because you have a check in the hole. I think he's up to 10 Vegas vlogs, and every single video begins with him reading off the donations he gets. I really don't understand the people that are donating to him because they're giving a gambling addict that relocated to Vegas money. What do you think he's gonna do with that money other than gamble?
You know, nothing's really changed. I wish I could say I'm doing better, but I'm not. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's tough, but I got to take that accountability. I put myself in this situation, so I got to find a way to get myself out.
I think anybody that takes ownership and accountability for their circumstances, especially if where they are self-inflicted, should get credit. But Jumani does this throughout all the videos. He'll say how bad his situation is and take accountability for it, and then immediately do something to shoot himself in the foot. Whether that's going to gamble away donation money that he gets or getting kicked out of a hotel because he decided to record a dumb video. And he actually breaks down how much money he actually has on his own outside the donations. And it's bad.
This is my current financial situation. My debit card for my bank account currently don't have any money in it. Just so you know that this is real. Y'all know I don't fake anything, but this is my Cash App card. I currently have $184.06.
So Jumani moved to Vegas with less than $400 on him, maxed out credit cards, no job, no income, and 100% dependent on donations to survive and keep a roof over his head. That's just a terrible and scary situation to be in.
But, you know, the biggest problem is my comfortability. I allow myself to be too comfortable where I don't want to do anything. So, you know, I came to Vegas homeless, kind of like, this is supposed to force me to be, you know, productive, but
how you gonna be broke, in debt, homeless, no income, and talking about you're comfortable? That makes no sense. He ends up with some other guys that are gambling. I guess they're content creators. And this is where things start to go downhill for Jumani as if it wasn't already bad enough. If I'm ever at the casino, catch me at the crap table. I feel like at least my destiny is in my hands.
How many numbers you got there? 8.
There you go.
So what do we need? What's the good number? 5's the good number.
Yeah, 5 or 7. If it repeats on the 7,
Fuck yeah. It's a great win.
they're gonna kick y'all out if they see you doing that.
Sorry?
They're gonna kick you out if they see you.
Oh, you said they're gonna kick us out?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's allowed to have this camera in casinos because they usually say no recording.
I'm good with the $44 window, yeah.
One bet.
Made $44, I'm done.
Lies. If you're not partying or got events to go to, there's nothing to do in Vegas except gamble.
Can you chuck 1 and 15 for me, Giovanni?
You said 1 and 15? Damn. Shit. How much was that? That was a $50 bet. All right. Mine as well, huh? Gosh. All right, that's $100 gone.
How you losing $100 when you got like $300 to your name?
All right, that's it, the whole 100. 36.
More money. Giving donations to a gambling addict that relocated in Vegas don't make sense because you already know what they're going to do with that money. It's no question about it.
6.
They will take it. 140 is up.
He didn't lose all of his money and actually won a little bit of money. That's where he should have stopped right there. But of course, Jumani is a gambling addict, so he proceeds to lose $500 and then bet another $500. And all of this is donation money because he didn't have any money to start with.
I decided to continue to gamble. It's my fault. I ain't gone. You know what I mean? Basically, just lost $500. If I don't get this, if I don't hit this, and then that means I just lost $500.
Oh, no way.
I'm about to withdraw 500. Another 500.
I get it's an addiction, but also if you have 500 that you already lost and another 500 that you're withdrawing, that means you had $1,000 in donation money that you could have used to find a longer stay hotel or pay a little bit of rent somewhere until your job came through and actually sustained yourself.
I can't afford this right now, bro. I don't even know how to cash out. Oh,
Lucky.
I want to apologize to all my supporters. This is donation money. I essentially lost all the money, but I was lucky enough to get it back. Now that I got the money back, I'm about to go get a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get a hotel for a few nights.
So if he would have lost all that money, I guess he would have been out on the street.
I apologize to everybody that donated money to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was being compulsive and, you know.
You know, I got a couple $100 worth of gambling donations, but again, a lot of that money, most of that money wasn't gambling donations.
So there are people that donated money specifically for him to go gamble with, and they tell him exactly what they want him to gamble, which for anybody without a gambling addiction wouldn't be a big deal. But if Jumanji goes in the casino to gamble money, loses that money, he's going to go back to the donation money and keep gambling until he ends up with nothing.
About to withdraw at this ATM. I'm gonna withdraw $160. But tonight, I'm only gonna gamble this $160. Little note, this is all the people that sent me money and what to do with the money.
People giving donations are bad enough, but people actually giving donations for a gambling addict to go in there and gamble, knowing he's a gambling addict and has a gambling problem and won't be able to stop, it's terrible.
All right, well, I just lost.
Of course.
Just lost. So it just hit 36, just lost. So $160 going like that. Man, shout out to everyone that donated. I don't like the feeling of losing like that. See, because it does make me want to continue to gamble. Bluff, thank you for the $250. Let's go to the casino and try to get that $160 back from yesterday.
Chasing money is the worst thing you can do when you gamble.
So we got $250. I don't know. Let's see what happens, man.
Place your bets, please.
Oh, man. I'm cashing out, bro. Yeah, I'm a terrible gambler, man.
It's bad enough losing all that money, but then maybe going back to his old crash out clout chasing days. Jumanji makes a video saying he's going to steal the sheets and pillows out of the hotel. The hotel sees it and then kicks him out, which for somebody that's already struggling with homelessness is like, why?
So I just got kicked out of the hotel. There was no sheets, there was no pillows in the budget suite. So I will be taking like 2 pillows from the hotel, and I'll be taking some sheets. In fact, I'm probably just gonna ask housekeeping if I can get some extra sheets. And basically, and there was no toilet paper too, I noticed. I'm gonna take the accountability, you know what I mean? I know I'm wrong. It is what it is. So this is it, getting kicked out the hotel. All right.
The gambling addiction is bad enough, but clout is a hell of a drug, and it feels like Jumanji has literally been chasing clout or fame or notoriety for years now, ever since the Subway crash out video. It's tough to see anybody go through a situation like this, let alone a grown man that could improve their situation, but it just seems like it's never gonna happen. Hopefully bro is safe and he puts those donations to good use, gets a stable job, and is able just to be a functional citizen. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and light stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.